Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome to my channel. My name is Tanya, and I have did a thing. I've decided to start a new YouTube channel. You can also find me at Tanya D. Bryant. My other channel, you'll see some of my hobbies that I've done, odds and end things, fixing, crafting. You'll see that on that channel of all basically my hobbies. But I've had this business name, Just Lovely Living, for a while, and I've used it in the past by hatching a lipstick brand under it. It's basically where I started a business adventure back in 2015, and lasted for about 7 years before I decided to hang that up. You know, I felt like I was putting in a lot of effort and really not getting the results from it. So eventually I had to say, you know, how much longer can you go before you're really running yourself into a hole? So I took that off the market, took the website down, and kind of been working on myself, taking some meditation classes, trying to figure out as I wind down to retire, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? So I want to take you on this journey as I begin to work on leaving the country. Now, I've traveled in the past. I've had jobs. I had one job. It was my dream job, actually, trainer. So I have an HR background and really specializing in training. Currently an HR business partner, which I love as well, working with the employees. But as a trainer, I had the opportunity with one job to travel, right? And I would always tag on a couple of days for myself to get to know the area that I was in, you know, going to, when you think about the states, several stateside cities, then Hawaii, Puerto Rico was one of my areas, especially Puerto Rico, that I would go back and forth quite a few times. I really love Puerto Rico. I can't wait to go back to visit that area again. But having to do training in Germany, and then while I was in Germany, I took the opportunity to take the train to Paris, going to Spain, Barcelona. So I've had the opportunity to travel, and I've really been missing that part of my life. Now that my son is grown, when I was doing all that traveling, my son was younger, middle school, going into high school, and it was a challenge juggling that. But now, you know, been an empty nester for some time now, and I just been thinking about taking care of myself. What do I want to do for me? And yeah, so I'm starting this channel just to take you on my journey and my thought process and working on me. And I'm hoping you'll learn something from my process, get something from it, that whatever I share, we may have something in common, right? So I wanted to start this new channel, Just Lovely Living, to show you how you can live a just lovely living life. The just lovely living came about from my mother. It was a phrase that she would use, just lovely. You know, when anytime she saw something beautiful, or if you brought something to her, one of your grades, or you drew something, she'll look at it and she would always say, just lovely. So it was the reason why I created this brand name. And I wanted to give this brand a holistic 360 of what I can cover in the future. And, you know, living, just everyday living a life that's just lovely. It's beautiful, it's exciting. My tagline has always been to celebrate your grace, beauty, and style. Which to me, to celebrate your grace, that moving gracefully, and the challenges that come your way, you can still be graceful about it. The beauty part of it is not necessarily beauty on the outside, but just how you see the world. You know, when you're looking at things, I love flowers, I love prints, and that's beautiful to me. So just looking at the world in a different perspective as it relates to beauty. And then style is just, it's not necessarily like the clothes that you wear, but it's how you do the thing that you do. It's your style that you put into it. So yeah, I think I'm gonna keep that. It made sense with the lipstick line, but to celebrate your grace, beauty, and style. I've always been a person that in the past I didn't really celebrate. I wanted to create opportunities that I can celebrate something, right? Celebrate life. I woke up this morning, right? So we can celebrate that. There's so many things that we can celebrate. And so with this new channel, it's what I want to do. I want to take you on this journey. I want to document it for myself so I can see my progress that I'm making, and just share with you some of the steps. In future videos, I'll share with you some of the things that I've already done. I do realize I should have turned this video on a long time ago to document this journey, because the journey just didn't start today. It's been brewing for some time. I've made some major changes in my life. One being cutting off all my hair. You know, I had flowy, curly hair and decided to cut it. And that was a process, because last year I cut it, you know, to about here. And then this year I went on vacation to Taiwan with my meditation group. And that's something else I would like to share with you as well, that experience. And show you some of the photos from that. I took like 1,500 photos that I have to go through. Share that with you as well. So I thank you for joining me for this first introduction video, and I look forward to sharing more experience as I take this journey to prepare to move abroad, do some slow traveling, maybe 3 months at a time, and come back home, back and forth. And in that process, I need to find a way to earn money, because it's a semi-retirement. I still will need to work for a little bit of time. So thank you all for joining me, and have a lovely day.